Meanwhile, in today's health alert, a shocker for people who take over-the-counter cold medicine. Anything over the counter like these pills I'm going to talk about. An FDA panel now says it may be less effective than most people think. In fact, it may not work at all. Imagine this. The panel just unanimously voted against the effectiveness of phenylephrine, an ingredient found in the most popular decongestant drugs like Sudafed, Allegra, and Dayquil. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Charlesworth live on the Upper East Side with what to many will be shocking news indeed, Michelle.
Well, the FDA panel voted, as you said, unanimously that the pills don't work, but the nasal sprays apparently do work.
What is somewhat interesting is the fact that something was being sold on pharmacy shelves that didn't work at all. The FDA panel that weighed in on this looked at the efficacy of pills. Phenylephrine pills don't work. Nasal sprays still work. Sprays like this one that we found at a children's pharmacy on the Upper East Side. Charles Tabushirani, the owner of Cherry's Pharmacy, says he never carried the pills. Why? He knew they didn't work.
We always believed that phenylephrine was not that effective as a decongestant, and honestly never recommended it.
So this doesn't surprise you?
Not at all.
This FDA recommendation came down early afternoon. People were pretty interested that phenylephrine had been allowed on the market.
I do trust the experts and what they have to say about it, and if they say it shouldn't be on the shelves, then that's what they're going to do. So,
am I surprised they took it off? No, who knows what they're doing anymore?
Again, phenylephrine pills are coming off the market, but sprays like this one that contain the same phenylephrine do work, which makes sense to this nurse who says she always believed in phenylephrine nose drops.
I would see how they would work the best because you're putting it right in the nasal area and it shrinks the membrane.
They're finding that it's not that effective, and the question about whether or not it's safe, you know, in high doses, there can be some really serious, potentially dangerous side effects. So when it comes down to those two endpoints, safety and efficacy, if a drug fails to meet just one of them, of course you're going to hear from the FDA.
Now, of course, this has to do with the the decongestants that are in boxes in your pharmacy, maybe still at this moment, because this is brand new news, that are labeled PE. They're the ones that don't work. The pills. Pharmacy colleges have been asking the FDA for years, I saw on the internet, going back to 2015, most notably the University of Florida, saying, FDA, please look at these pills because we don't see that they work.